Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 5th and final episode of Nekomonogatari Shiro. Last episode, we actually got to meet a new character, Gain, who's a very cool character. I quite like her a lot. And I think we also found out a little bit of something, like, I believe what we found out was that houses that she sleeps over at get burned down, which is, that would very quickly make it very hard to find somewhere to stay, like, seriously. So that's a bit concerning. But we ended off the episode with her writing a letter to Black Hanakawa, Kitty Cat Hanakawa. So that should make things interesting. Maybe we get some like communication going on. That could only be a good thing, right? So let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, just talking to yourself. Also, could you please stop running around in your underwear? I would really appreciate that. No, we know why she was attracted to her. Oh, that animation. Hanakawa, what you doing there? I mean, if you can't rely on a cat girl, then what can you rely on? Yeah, so I mean, that's what she wants, what it comes down to. Aragi's gone, so somebody's gotta help her. And who better than your kitty cat alter ego? Nekomonogatari Shiro. Gotta love when she jumps up and down. Actually, I didn't know everything. I'm not sure why this is actually, I mean, I'm pretty sure she's always said that she doesn't know everything. Unless she actually does believe that she knows everything, and she just says that for appearance's sake. Which, probably is the case. The problem that Guy does not have, you know. Guy will try to tell you that she knows everything. Tsubasa Tiger Part 5. Yeah, it's a very recent thing. Activation energy. Yeah, the ones you would call, but well, something burned up. Yeah, very, very interesting visuals we have for this. Huh. Okay. Wow. She's just going all over the place. I think there's Africa there for a second. Nothing wrong with a little bit of shamelessness. Camel. Yeah, we are just getting around. What is this? Riding the lion? Looks very Tanoshi. Yeah, when Hanaka runs away, she doesn't mess around. Our one other younger sister. Very weird family you got going on here, Hanakawa. You do that. What do you think of the letter, Black Hanakawa? I mean, who wouldn't want to have a cat girl sister? I mean, oh, okay. Okay. I don't know how anyone could stand talking that way. Yeah, cats don't cry, they just meow and sleep. Whew. Sincerely. So you gonna write? Are you gonna write something too? Okay, hers seems shorter, but yeah, she's got stuff to do. Gonna chat with that tiger, our lost sister, our arson tiger sister. I don't know. Don't ask me. The weird family tree. Beautiful elder sister. All those lilies. I don't think that's a healthy mindset to have. Man, that's a big tiger. You make a compelling argument, I guess, but I think we should stop. I mean, if you're looking for something to burn, you know, King Records Studio comes to mind. Okay, I was waiting for her to show up. I guess she had to wait for the monologue to finish. That's a great opening line. The wind blowing her clothes. At first I thought she was just, you know, shaking it. We actually have a little bit of a fight here, or it's gonna be some chatting. Well, we don't want you to do that, okay? We want to kind of put a stop to the burning. Well, I see how it is then. Yeah, Hadakawa, you know, respect your opinion. That's not a bad, not a bad argument, but still. I'm starting to think negotiations aren't going too well. Yeah, well, of course. But still gotta stop you, you know. You know, this thing might come crumbling down at this rate. We keep that up. Yeah, we're really not, don't ruin that place. Yeah, this is a little bit different, so. Let's protect at all costs. I'm pretty sure she will. They're pretty close, so. But especially loving to Senjugahara, though. Well, that's an angle. The perfect angle. So yeah, it may come down to a physical fight at this rate. Yeah, we can't love this tiger. He's too much of a bully. Okay, that one went way too quick. I want to become impure with you guys. That's a line. Well, is this gonna work? I don't think so. I mean, like I said, it's probably gonna come down to a bit of a conflict, physical conflict. And we're gonna break this thing. Good thing we're as agile as a cat. Very cat-like behavior. It's great. Yeah, can we just drain his energy? That should help. Unless he can do something. Okay, he can, yeah, that makes sense. He can be all fiery. So basically energy drain versus fire. Well, we're not just a cat, we're a cat girl, so. Yeah, generally no. Generally no. It's gotta really start to hurt. It's really what it comes down to. And mutual trust and respect and love. And protecting that place. I promise. But that's really gotta hurt though. Not as annoying as a tiger that keeps burning down all our places. Oh damn, that was that was a really far throw. After getting burned. Wouldn't call that a weak, I would have died from that. Like 10 times over. What you mean, pause? I want to pat those fires out or something. Is that really only 10 seconds? I mean, we talked a while, so it must have been more of a delay than that. Seriously, why are we not putting the fires out? I think I recognize that voice. Araragi finally here to do something. I think he's using Shinobu's sword too. Yeah. Finally, he could be bothered to help. I still think that was more than 10 seconds, but I get the idea. Maybe with a buy time for Goku, I mean, Araragi to arrive. What's with the outfit? What have you been doing for so long, Araragi? Like, seriously, I have several questions. And those burns, that does look so painful. I know, right? Feels like it's been for literally forever. Was a pretty big pinch, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what Araragi does. Poor tiger. Got pierced, didn't even know what happened, really. It suddenly hurt a lot. It looks so cool. He looks so cool, that sword. Well, I mean, doesn't really matter. It's all me. Wow, Aragi break into her house. Well, I guess that actually was his house, never mind. Like, yeah, I guess it's his room and everything, so I guess he did nothing wrong. But still, reading her letter. Yeah, we're just gonna like absorb the tiger again. Yeah, it takes a little more than a little bit of change to stop you from being you. Just carrying that tiger over his shoulder like it's no big deal. Well, more importantly, I'll give you head pats when you're sad. Yeah, there we go. I wish I could pet a cat girl. It's not fair. That's all we ever wanted. Well, there we go. We said it. High voltage. Well then. I mean, he already has Ninja so we can kind of figure how this is going to get responded to, but yeah, it's to be expected, but you had to try. Yeah, we'll let her less now that her hair's been cut, but yeah, she's still fine. Well, you got rejected, but at least you also got saved, so maybe that balances out. Gonna absorb the tiger, which also heals our wounds, luckily. Oh wow, she has like both black and white hair, that's cool. Please tell me she keeps that. Maybe she needs more head pats on Aragi. Stop, Madigan, you're gonna make me cry next. Needs to give her the head pat again. You do still have the black and white hair, though. That looks really cool. I like that a lot. It almost makes up for cutting the hair. Almost. Oh, what? No! You ruined it! Why did you ruin it? Yeah. I mean, I guess I know the reason why, but still. It looks so cool. There we go. All you gotta do is ask. That's a great line. I didn't want the little scissors inside my heart to feel cramped. Hachikuji. Why do you have to keep moving, cat? Let's go on in. Nothing in there yet, but I'm sure we can fix that. Nice breeze in this room, I guess. Continue next time. Because this is the end of Nekomonogatari Shiro, but not the end of Monogatari's second series. Second season, whatever it's called. But yeah, my cat is just under my desk, basically stretched out as much as possible. You know, so that's fun. There's like half of him is between my feet that are under the desk, and then part of him is like basically has a head right next to the wheels of my chair, sleeping. Just like really can't move my chair much right now. What are we gonna get here now the arc is over? Okay. Okay. Good to know. uh, well then. Okay, Kabuki Monogatari is next. Not that I remember which one that was at all, but okay. That was the 5th and final episode of Nekomonogatari Shiro. Man, my voice is already starting to go on me. So this episode, yeah, ended off the arc. Basically, Hanakawa was able to communicate with Black Hanakawa, get her feelings across, so Black Hanakawa could, kind of act on those feelings, help out. Because we're all in the same boat together. We're all sisters, I guess. Even though it feels like the daughter thing would make a bit more sense because they came from, Hanakawa. But I can understand why she says the sister thing because that puts them more of on an even playing field, Nobody's like in charge of anyone else. They just kind of have to work together and live together and cooperate as part of one being. So I do get why she, chose sister over daughter, but just daughter seems a bit more fitting to me, personally. Okay. I mean, I might not be able to talk too much during this if my voice continues to be like this. But basically, yeah, Black Hanako went to go chat with the other sister, and the talking didn't seem to go very well. Got a little bit of fighting, a hug, basically, like a very fiery, energy draining kind of hug, and eventually, Kitty Cat Hanakawa was knocked away. And they kept throwing this line around about 10 seconds, but it was so much more than 10 seconds. Like maybe the hug was 10 seconds, maybe. Maybe the hug was 10 seconds, and even that's a bit of a stretch. But just there was so much talking before that, like, no, we delayed him delayed her, whatever, way more than that, because, like, she was gonna set the place on fire pretty much right before Kanakawa showed up, so, like, it was just so much more than 10 seconds, and that bugged me a little bit. Not a huge deal, really. I mean, I grew up with Dragon Ball Z where Frieza said that their planet had 5 minutes before it blew up, and that was several episodes, so I guess it shouldn't bother me too much, but... Oh yeah, the traveling thing was pretty great, just, Hanakawa going everywhere, riding camels and boats and stuff. I mean, I don't think that was literal or anything, but it was just great to watch. That's always one of the funnest things about the Monogatari series is that it's very obviously a light novel adaptation, which means there's a lot of talking, monologuing, where at moments when nothing actually physical is happening, it's just talking or thinking. So the anime always has to kind of, get creative with whatever it shows on screen because it's a visual medium, so it's got to show something. I mean, seeing two talking heads for 5 minutes isn't the most exciting thing in the world, so you do kind of have to get creative if you want to keep everyone's attention. So just Monogatari is one of the most light novel-y anime I've ever watched, so you know, it's always kind of funny to see what they do about that. And lo and behold, Araragi actually came by to save the day with a sword. What has he been doing this whole time? We don't know exactly. Like, Kambaru was somewhat involved in it, I guess, but like we really don't know much of what he did. But he showed up, saved the day. Hanaka was able to confess to him like she wanted to, and he rejected her. Just a little cord fell over. He rejected her like of course he would, and you're moving again, Cat. Why? Why? You keep stretching, you keep rolling. I don't understand why you are being a pain. But anyway, he saved the day, and everything was all worked out. We reabsorbed the tiger into the heart. We got a new place to live, the Hanakawa family. She got her own room, which she asked for. That's all it took. She's like, hey, Mom, Dad, could you actually, like, give me a room? You know, instead of treating me like I'm a glorified homeless person living here. Like, could you do that for me, Mom and Dad? So, that was good. But yeah, this whole arc, I mean, it was basically about Hanakawa, but, you know, because she has a lot going on in her mind. She keeps a lot bottled up. Definitely. I think that was one of the big themes of this, is that she does keep a lot of things bottled up, which Shinjigahara talked to her about. She always has to put on a strong face and everything and deal with things and not let her insecurities and everything show, or ask people for help and all that, so that's what we get. But her life changes, you know, some of her feelings change, and whenever that happens, she, in order to remain being, you know, a pure, white, good girl, she always just kind of casts off something whenever negative emotions start to build up in her, where they might start to affect her actions. She has her kitty cat Hanakawa pop out, or she has a pyromaniac tiger come out of her house. Like, anything that would ruin that whiteness of her basically leaves. That's why Black Hanakawa was called Black Hanakawa, because those are the negative emotions that she doesn't want to accept that she has, you know. So that's kind of what this whole arc was about. That's why it was called White, because it was all about her trying to maintain that whiteness, but eventually realizing that she doesn't need to do that. She can, all of these are a part of her. They're all her sisters. You can't just, you know, turn a blind eye to negative aspects of yourself that you're not proud of. You have to accept all parts of you and just deal with it as best you can, you know? Like, you can't pretend something's not part of you just because you don't like it, just because it's not good. You know, that's not healthy. You just have to, you know, be okay with who you are at the end of the day, while at the same time trying to improve yourself in a healthy manner. So that was basically this arc in a nutshell. Like, I mean, Araragi really didn't do much, so it definitely wasn't about him. It was all about Hanakawa and realizing her own feelings and learning to deal with them and dealing with her life and just, you know, realizing things, dealing with things. That's basically what the whole arc was, really, at the end of the day. Not sure what more there is to say on it beyond that. I don't know, I just, in regards to the arc, I really like the bonding with Shinjigahara, but I've already talked about that a lot, so I'm not going to repeat myself too much on there, aside from just that line there. Like, yeah, I did quite like all of that. And it was great just seeing Hanakawa pretend to be the protagonist of the story. You know, hanging out with Hachikuji and Kambaru and Shinjigahara and the Fire Sisters and all that. Just getting to see so much screen time, you know, with her is great. Getting to experience the show in general from a different person's perspective at all was interesting, of course. You know, getting to see how people function without Araragi was nice. So there was a lot of good stuff to come out of this arc, I would say. You know, there's some things not even sure if they happen in this arc or not, like, because yeah, I mean, we met Gain in this arc. We didn't get a whole lot with her beyond a brief introduction to her character. I'm sure she'll show up more in the future. So, yeah, next one I think I said was Kabuki Monogatari. So let me just kind of load that up real quick. Yeah, it's in this folder, I'm pretty sure. Why is that? Oh, never mind. Yeah. Kabuki Monogatari. It has the, my folder for that has Hachikuji on it, so clearly she is going to be the star of that one. And that one looks like it's 4 episodes, so yeah, another short one. A lot of these are pretty short. Like, we have Otori Monogatari, which has Nanako on the cover. It is like 4 episodes. We have, we have Oni Monogatari, which has Shinobu, which is 4 episodes. Yeah, looks like a lot of them are just 4. Koi Monogatari, which is, looks like it's Senjo Gahara on the cover, which is actually 6. Yeah, that's actually a little bit more. And then Hana Monogatari, which is also in this folder, which has 5, and that one's Kanbaru, I think. I mean, the character on the cover has longer hair than I thought Kanbaru had, but I don't know. The point is, there's plenty more of Monogatari series second season to go through, and it should be a lot of fun. So, yeah. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.